Nothing in life can be completed without accountability and responsibility. Accountability. As a fitness professional, accountability is a commitment to demonstrate, justify, and take culpability for your actions. As a fitness professional, you are liable for the welfare of your client, both during and after your session. You are committed to answering to your client, line manager, professional body, legal entity, or other stakeholders. You and only you will be held accountable for all information that you have given to your client. Responsibility. As a fitness professional, you are responsible, answerable, and liable for everything within your power, control, and management. The responsibility for your sessions is yours. You are responsible for planning and delivering the session for your client. All information and tasks that you give to your client have been provided under your instructions. Therefore, you hold the burden of responsibility, and the responsibility of authority and duty of care lies with you. Now that you know that you are accountable and responsible for everything that you say and do, you must also be aware of the law of tort. What is tort law? A tort happens when a person commits a wrong against another person. Tort law permits a person who's been wronged, for example a client, to claim damages against the body who has committed the wrong, for example a fitness professional. It includes a vast volume of different types of legal issues. A tort is a civil law that endeavors to return individuals to the position they were in before being wronged. This is to ensure that they do not suffer any avoidable loss. A tort is committed if a fitness professional who has a legal duty towards the client breaches that duty, and as a result causes some form of harm or injury. There's a three-stage test, known as the Caparo test, to establish a duty of care. 1. That the harm was reasonably foreseeable. 2. That there was a relationship of proximity between the parties, fitness professional and client. 3. That it is fair, just, and reasonable to impose a duty of care. Negligence. This happens when the fitness professional, who has a duty of care towards the client, fails to provide this. To establish a case of negligence, some specifics will need to be established. 1. The fitness professional had a duty of care toward the client. 2. That duty was breached by the fitness professional. 3. That breach caused damage or harm to the client. Personal injury. This type of law includes civil cases to receive compensation for injuries sustained. Injuries sustained in accidents, whether at home, public, in the gym, that have been inflicted through the fitness professional's negligence. How does this make you feel? If you give a client a low carbohydrate diet, and the client has had an accident, and they state that they have been suffering bouts of dizziness since undertaking your diet plan, guess who is held accountable and responsible? Now you know why you should never give out a prescriptive diet plan to your client. Always advise and never prescribe. If you have a client that is known to have high blood pressure, and you have them doing heavy shoulder presses and heavy squats, and they have a stroke, who do you think will be held accountable and responsible? You are always accountable and responsible for everything that you do and say.